Jesus Christ. Scully, can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Jesus Christ. Okay. Scully, can you hear me? I am so sorry. I do not know how I muted myself, but I'll be sure to go back and edit that part out. ScullyYou'reTheBomb.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming in with me on Wisdom Wednesday. Good morning, the positive mukbanger. Thank you for coming in. I was muted the first 5 minutes anyway, so I'll have to go back and edit that out. Will not be before you guys long this morning for sure. Just wanted to kind of come in. The topic for today is your growth is determined by you. You're in control of your atmosphere. Hi, Aggie. How are you? Thank you for coming in. In the description, I often talk about, well, one of the things that I do often talk about is thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And I pray that you continue to come. I pray that you feel like you're at home. One of the things that I was sharing was my shirt. It says, be happy. And so, yeah, be happy. No matter what's going on, be happy. So in the description I wrote, it's okay to love people from a distance, and that's true. Your job is to protect your atmosphere. No one can protect you like you. The great Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them. There's a proverb that says, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of the enemy are deceitful. We all want someone in our corner. We all desire some form of friendship with the hopes that with friendship comes understanding. What we sometimes fail to realize is a true friend isn't going to always agree with our actions. A true friend will ride with you when you're correct, and a true friend will also tell you when you're wrong. If everyone around you says yes and agrees with you all of the time, you may need to reevaluate your circle. And so that's kind of where I just wanted to go with that. Like, your growth and how far you go in life is truly determined by you, by what your goals are. But thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate everything that you guys do. Hi, Sophia Shares. Thank you so much for coming in. Edith, thank you for coming in. My day is going. I'm here. Thank you for coming to show me support. I appreciate that. I'm alive and breathing, so therefore I have nothing to complain about. I believe God, and so with that, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but spiritual. So yeah, I'm gonna smile through it. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, most definitely. Most definitely, good intentions sometimes don't come across well. Sometimes they're good intentions for you, but they may not be the best intentions for someone else. So again, hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you for coming to support me. That means more to me than you guys will ever know. The thing that I just wanted to talk about is letting you guys know, one, that it's okay to love people from a distance. There are some people that's in our life that doesn't provide any positivity. Their vibrations, their energy is always negative. Their speaking is always negative. Nothing truly positive happens when you're in their presence, and it drains you when they're in your presence. Now, what do I mean by that? Because I'm not saying, oh, don't deal with people that completely drain you. No, that's not the case. For me, it has to be God-led. And that's just how I operate. I don't bring people into my life, nor do I put people out of my life. Because I believe every connect that we make is divinely ordained, and it all holds some sort of purpose. And so that's been my belief for a long time. However, it took me to learn, because my heart is such a genuine heart, that I can love you from a distance. And sometimes loving someone from a distance hurts, um, but it has to be done for the betterment of you and them, because you can find yourself being pulled to their level and not being strong enough to pull them to your level. You can also find yourself into some things that you wouldn't normally be into, because you love them and because you want what's best for them. And so, one, it's okay to love from a distance. Sometimes it hurts, but it's okay. Two, anything that takes up a lot of space in your mind, one, write it out on paper. Two, create a pros and cons about it. And three, from there, pray about it, meditate about it, talk to whomever you talk to about it, have a talk with yourself about it, and see what your next steps are going to be. And you don't have to always tell someone, look, I can't deal with you because you're so negative that I don't know. That's not the way you handle it. It's okay to back away. It's okay to protect your boundaries, because, again, you're in control of your atmosphere. You can grow in any condition. You can achieve things in any condition. And this is me speaking, one, from experience, but two, from having witnessed it before. There are kids that come out of the projects. There's a friend of mine that is a dentist that grew up in North Memphis, and so people think, oh, well, North Memphis, can anything good come out of Yes, there's a lot of good that can come out of North Memphis. There's a lot of good that can come out of South Memphis, Southwest Memphis, Westwood, Boxtown, Roller Green Hill, Walker Homes, Hurt Village, South, I said South Memphis, but then that kind of covers the Lemoyne Gardens area. There's good that can come from anywhere, the worst of the worst places. So we have to be mindful not to put the stereotypes there. It's still all about you and the atmosphere you want and what you want and how you're going to control that growth. When you look at your set of friends, let me see the comments, and I do apologize. Thank you, the positive mukbanger, for welcoming everybody in. Scully House of Thriller says, he who dies with the most toys wins means the opposite of what it says. Material things don't matter in the end. Material things do not matter in the end. This I know for a fact. When we leave here, there's nothing that we can take with us. Nothing. Not, you can be buried in it, but not a house, not a car, not the amount of money that's stored up in the bank. There's nothing that you can take with you. So that means that we definitely have to be intentional with our human relationships, but not to our detriment. Thank you again, Sophia, for supporting me. I met you on, am I pronouncing it right? Is it Bayarvi? I love going over there. Scully says, the kind of negative people, yeah, Aggie, I think I actually connected with you too. I'm trying to remember the video. The kinds of negative people, if you'll notice, become sick more often. Scully, you're speaking. I'm a writer, so this will come natural. You're speaking. You are speaking. Your set looks great. Thank you. Shout out to my husband for that. Exactly. It's all about us. Love me some Memphis barbecue. So yeah, how far we go, it depends on us. How we treat people, that's another thing. Also determines where we go, what level we're going to go to. It's so easy to think that we're doing. I was raised with treat people how you want to be treated. It wasn't until probably in the last 5 years or so that saying changed in my mind. And it's not treat people how you want to be treated. because everybody doesn't want to be treated how you want to be treated. Treat people how they want to be treated, and allow people to tell you how they want to be treated. And sometimes their actions will show you how they want to be treated. And so that doesn't mean change who you are. That doesn't mean you don't love on them. That just means that, again, you're in control of your atmosphere. So if it's your goal to love, 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 and you're dealing with a person that doesn't know how to accept love or love back, then the thing to do is to make sure that you create a healthy boundary to ensure that your friendship can remain and that you can remain who you are without changing. The other thing is, if everybody around you agrees with everything that you do, you need to reevaluate your circle. I don't want people around me that's just going to be like, yes, yes, what you're doing is great. Yes, 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 you're headed in the right direction. I mean, that's great. Don't get me wrong. But if you see something that I'm doing wrong, tell me. Let me know. Hey, I mean, don't come at me all aggressive, because I might, it's instinct. But tell me, hey, it wasn't cool the way you did this. You probably should have handled this particular way. Communicate it. And honestly, I want to listen, because I've said time and time again, as long as we have breath in our bodies, we have an opportunity to grow. We have an opportunity to learn. We have an opportunity to be better people, better to each other. And so this Wisdom Wednesday isn't going to be long at all. It's just really a reminder to let you know that you control your atmosphere. I don't care what is thrown at you each day, what comes your way. How you accept it is you. What you take from it is you. If you grow from it, it's you. If you do not grow from it, it's you. If it puts you into a state of depression, then that means you've allowed that thing to take over your mind. So it goes back to you. Like, we have to take control of the things that we allow our minds to process on, to sit on. If you can't be satisfied, it's you. No one can satisfy you but you. If you're not happy, it's you. No one can make you happy but you. And so you have to go on that search for you to figure out what it is. You have to go through that period of self-awareness to determine, how can I say it? To determine what you're lacking, what you're looking for, what you need, what you want to fulfill. Sophia Share says, I agree. Our action shows how people look at us, what we are as a person. And that's true. And sometimes our actions don't accurately depict us based on that person's perception of us. Most times when people first meet me, I come across as aggressive. When it took my husband, and I thank God for my husband, to relanguage it, and we're going to talk about relanguaging as soon as I can make sure I can book somebody to talk about it with us. To tell me, baby, you're not aggressive. That's just your passion. And your passion comes across as aggressive. And it's like, thank you. Cause I don't like being mean to people, but if it's something that I'm passionate about, you're going to hear it in my voice. You're going to hear it when I say something. You're going to hear it. And it's not me being angry. It's my passion. It's my love that's kind of showing on the outside. The Positive Mukbanger says, that's right. No, yes, man. I'm not a yes man. And people do not always take well of that. If you don't truly want to know what I think, then don't ask. And the thing with me, Positive Mukbanger, just so you'll know, this is me giving you permission on the World Wide Web, Al Gore's internet. You have the rights. You have my permission to say, hey, Aisha, you said da 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 da. That kind of came across as da 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 da. I'm open to that because I don't know everything. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Don't pretend to be. Like, I don't pretend to be. Aisha, there will be a huge need for your content as the world gets over the current situation. And I pray that people are helped by it. Like, I don't get on here to pour out my life or things that I'm experiencing or things that I've gone through just to release it. No, my release is always in the hopes that I can prevent somebody from either going through what I'm going through or give them the tools to navigate what I'm going through. Because what I've learned is some stuff we just have to go through. There was a time in my life where I went through a period of depression. I didn't understand depression until I went through depression. It's real. And having to be saved and medicated because the church doesn't believe in medication. No, 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 no. You don't. You pray about that thing. The devil is a lie. We're gonna cast that out right now in the name of Jesus. Your spirit is gonna be uplifted. Jesus came that you might have life more abundantly. And so, yeah, that's all good in theory and that's all good in word. But also, I'm in a physical shell that is dealing with some everyday things. So we have to talk about that stuff. Otherwise, we're going to keep losing people because they feel like that they can't live here. They feel like they can't handle what happens here on earth. And I'll say this, I don't even know why I'm saying this in this particular thing, but one thing that I did learn about depression and suicide, love does not keep someone here. You can love someone to death. Love does not keep a person here. Medicine doesn't keep a person here. Does medicine balance out some things? Yes, it does. Is medicine a lifelong thing? No, it's not. Praise God. You can get through the season. But what is the thing that keeps that person from pulling the trigger? What is the thing that keeps that person from jumping off the ledge? What is the thing that keeps that person from overdosing? What is the thing that keeps that person from slitting their wrists? It is a will on the inside to live no matter what. And nobody can give that person that will. So there's nothing that if you've lost someone to suicide, and I'm saying this because I have, and I'm talking someone that I was active in their life, saw the spiral, did the best that I could do within the spiral, even went through a period of feeling like I didn't do enough. No, there's nothing that we can do when their mind is made up, because the only thing that can will you to live is you. So you have to find that that will. I don't care how small it is. I don't care how faint it is. I don't care how if it's there, hold on to it. Hold on to it and reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody that's not going to blow you off. Reach out to somebody that's not going to be like, oh, there she go again with that. No, reach out to somebody. Have you one person that you know for a fact, if you call them, that they're going to walk you through it. Now, here's the thing. Don't be the boy or the girl who cried wolf. Let that person be the person that you call for sure when you feel like this is it. I can't take it. I give up. And make sure those are the words that come out of your mouth. This is it. I can't take it. I'm tired. I give up. And then allow your will to give them the opportunity to help you out of that place. And that's the only thing that can truly help you. And that's me telling you the absolute God honest truth. And I'm telling you this because I know this. I'm telling you this because I went through it. I'm telling you this because I felt it. I've experienced it myself. And I've experienced it in more ways than one. The first time that I thought of ever harming myself, and this is me putting me out on the table, take it for what you want to take it for, transparency, being open. I was on a particular medication. It's sad that I can't even remember the medication that it was, but I have narcolepsy. And that's kind of crazy because you got ADHD. How do you have narcolepsy? Yeah, I don't know. And so they gave me this medicine to try to help me not be so tired. Well, had I not have worked in a pharmacy for 5 years, I wouldn't understand the side effects of medicine. So this particular day, our home had caught fire. We were living in a hotel, nice space for all of us. We were doing fine. Had just went to church that morning. And I know me, I love life. Do y'all hear me? I love life. I don't care how hard it is. Hell, life has been hard all my life. I love life. So this particular day, um, I was feeling not like myself. I felt like hurting myself, and I knew that that wasn't me. So that's the other thing. You got to know you. You got to know you. You got to know what you're willing to do. You got to know what your boundaries are. You got to know where you be like, nope, that's not me. And you got to have somebody that you can trust. So I knew it wasn't me. I sat down on the edge of the bed. I looked at the medicine, and one of the side effects of the medicine was suicidal thoughts. I immediately told my husband, baby, this is how I feel. I just looked up the side effects to this medicine. One of the side effects is suicidal thoughts. I said, I love me. I love life. I'm not going to hurt me. I said, so I need you to watch me. I called the doctor immediately. I contacted them. They contacted me right back, told me to stop taking medicine, asked my husband if he was going to be able to watch me. If not, they would need to take me to the hospital. My husband said, I'll watch her. And I was comfortable with him watching me. And I didn't take the medicine ever again. But had I not had the knowledge that I had from working in a pharmacy 5 years, I wouldn't have known to go look at that bottle, pull it up, and see what the side effects are. So sometimes it's just the side effects of a medication that's causing you to think that way. So check your medications again before you ever do anything to yourself. Second time, after my mother passed away. Didn't think about hurting myself. However, the thoughts were too close to me. The thought of life, because I'd already had brain surgery, had already gone through what I went through with my mom. My brother was adapting fine. My children adapting fine. I'm the one that's still 2.5 years later trying to figure everything out. Still have paper that I have to file away. Still have some of my mom's clothes in totes that I need to file away. Still have things on my mom's phone that I need to get off her phone so I can move forward. Just some unsettled things. So here I am, I'm getting there. Well, 1.5 years after my mom passed or so, I went into a deep, deep, deep depression. And it was so bad that people were calling me. I wasn't answering, but I was on Facebook all day. And so to people, it looked like, well, she on Facebook, she all right. What? No, Facebook, I don't have to talk to anybody directly. I don't have to say what I feel, what I think, what I'm going through. I don't have to address any of that. I can laugh at posts. I can find something to laugh about. When I tell you I went through, I used the YouVersion app for the Bible to do devotionals. When I tell you I was doing 7-day devotionals in one day, and it would be like 3 or 4 of them, trying to just find, a peace. I'm knowing Isaiah 26:3, God will keep me in perfect peace if my mind is stayed on him because I trust in him. What is it? Romans 8:28, all things work together for good for those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. 1 Timothy 7:1, I think that it is. We're ready. Okay, getting ready to sign off because I have something to do. But God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, sound mind. So knowing all those things, it didn't stop me from feeling what I was feeling on the inside. And so I told my husband that day, I said, love doesn't prevent people from taking their life. It's the will on the inside of them to live. So even though I wasn't at a place of, I want to leave here, my mind was at a place of, if I wasn't here, my family would be okay without me. So that was just as dangerous as being at, if I leave here. And so I don't even know how we got to that for Wisdom Wednesday. And so whoever that's for, may God bless you. My email is iseashia@gmail.com. You can email me, but love isn't going to keep you here. It's your will to live. So again, it still ties into Wisdom Wednesday. You can grow in any environment. You have to control the atmosphere. So check your circle, check those that are around you, check those that are pouring into you, and check those that are pulling from you, because it may be time for you to let some of them go. I gotta go, guys. I'm gonna thank you so much, Sophia. I thank you for even coming in. The mukbanger, God bless you. I'll reach out to you via phone because I do have to go. We do have to put in the work. Y'all, I'm sorry that I don't get to read all of the comments. Thank you to everybody that did come in and I did not read your name. I have to go. But yes, That's my email. Email me if you have to. But just know the wheel is in you. You have the wheel, you have the power, you control your growth, you control the atmosphere. There's nothing outside of you that can keep you. No amount of love can keep you here. Thank you everybody for coming. Keep me and my family in your prayers. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Actually tomorrow twice. So have a great day, and I will reach out to you, Positive Mukbanger. Thank you all for coming so much, sending lots of peace, love, joy, blessings, happiness, will, and light your way. In Jesus' name.